Let's get one thing clear straight off the mark. The iPhone 5C is not a cheap device. Although it is a slightly more affordable offering when compared to the flagship 5S, Apple's other new smartphone still asks for a pretty large chunk of your cash, starting at £469 for the SIM-free version. So what does that price tag get you? Well, first up, it should be noted that the iPhone 5C is essentially an iPhone 5 in a new package. The iPhone 5 itself has been retired by Apple, and the 5C is the device to take its place. The 5C reintroduces plastic to the iPhone range, which was last seen on the iPhone 3GS. Admittedly, the polycarbonate casing of the 5C is a lot bolder thanks to Apple's brand new colour palette. So you're now free to pick from options including green, blue, pink and yellow in addition to the staple white. While this doesn't give the iPhone 5C anywhere near the same premium look and feel of the 5, it at least shakes things up a bit, and the new shades admittedly work quite well with the bolder, more colourful iOS 7. Other than that, however, you really are looking at a redesigned iPhone 5. There's the same A6 processor under the hood and identical 4-inch Retina display as well. iOS 7 at least breathes some new life into the phone, with the inclusion of the new control and message centers making things a lot more streamlined. It also introduces a new camera app with a vastly improved interface, although the 8-megapixel rear-facing lens remains unchanged. The 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera has been given a boost though, now coming with greater sensitivity. Battery is where the iPhone 5C gets its most significant boost, having been bumped up to 1510 mAh. Apple reckons you should be able to get about 10 hours of talk time on the 5C, or up to 250 hours on standby. Even if you don't quite see these targets translated into real life, users should still see a decent improvement over the iPhone 5. Overall, the iPhone 5C leaves us with mixed feelings. On the one hand, it's a great smartphone, being essentially a carbon copy of the iPhone 5. On the other though, the high price tag combined with a distinctly cheaper plastic body leaves an unpleasant taste in our mouths. If you've already got an iPhone 5, there's little here to justify jumping to the 5C, particularly as you'll be paying more for what is essentially a less glamorous phone. Then again, if you're thinking about jumping over to Apple from another brand, the combination of funky colours and iOS 7 might be enough to appeal to you. But before you do make the switch, just make doubly sure that this is definitely the phone for you.